Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back. Time for more Horizon Zero Dawn. And this one will be the last episode, I believe. Well, the last live stream. Let's switch into the game and see where we are. Okay. So yesterday we finished all of the Frozen Wilds, all the side quests, all the challenges, pretty much everything. And I went and did a little bit of collection of some stuff. So I got the last audiobooks and data points that were missing from the Frozen Wilds, and eventually I'll have to go collect the rest of the text data points from the main game. But while roaming around, I found that there is a side quest that I haven't done with an interesting Banuk shaman who drinks the blood of machines. And now he wants me to go get him the blood of a Thunder Joe. So let's start with that. Let's have a fun start to today's live stream. Also, it would help if I do this. I see your antennas. You are in a busy area. Wait, are there two of you? Yes, there are two of you. That's a bit of a problem. Hmm. I have enough blaze if I need to. Okay, let's do it this way. Too far.
That hurt it.
Take out the big gun. Neck.
Ah!
Ouch.
Ah! Ah! Enough blood in this beast for Bren to set up camp inside it. There's a disturbing thought.
I want to fight the second one.
Ah!
I guess I should. I'm low on shards, so that should help a little bit.
Out already?
Over 100, that's a nice amount of damage.
Ugh! Ah! Oh!
That wasn't too bad. More coils. Okay. Let's teleport back to the weird guy and see what he has to say. Hi, weird friend. I brought you more oil.
I hunted that Thunderjaw you asked for. I should be the one telling a story this time.
You carry it with you. Beam wire burns and bruises, the salt lines of your sweat. See? On your skin, tiny metal flakes.
You mean it was a hard fight? How perceptive.
What signs you've shown me, Huntress. But now, the blood.
Mm-hmm.
I followed red trails through a green world. Thunderjaw, striding with the majesty of an old god.
These wicked parts fashioned to kill men. This great hole made to haunt the sleep of children. And I realize it is a young beast. It was not there to see the first strange birds roost upon a metal skull. It became because of us, hunters. I saw many of tribes gone and yet to come. I even saw you there, fiery-haired, fierce, bared.
What?
Bared of metal, Huntress. Bared of what we tore from their hides to be strong like them, savage like them. We built our
Mm-hmm.
world in the machine's shadow. Called them out with every strike of rock and hammer.
You think some machine, made the Thunderjaw because of us?
When you've tasted what I have, in the blood there's change. Such a change. It's colder than Banu-Ur, hotter than the Karja sun.
Does any machine walk or crawl that you haven't drunk from?
In the mountains north, the storm birds.
Even the air in their passing crackles with potency. In the sweep of their eyes, they see all.
Don't get too excited. I'll get the Stormbird blood. Maybe. We'll see.
They must know how the orbit slows, fades, falls, decays, and yet returns to more than zero.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Now he wants Stormblood. Right. Ah, and you want it from up there too. Fun. Okay. Let's travel up there. How am I gonna kill the storm? Well, I'll have to pull it down. Do I even have enough arrows for it? Probably. Well, I better prepare my arrows and everything. Because those birds are not friendly. Not one bit. Bingo! Too far? I'm here.
Snow chill itches.
Okay. Wait. Have I found that door before? Oh, of course, now you realize I'm here.
I can still.
Nope, you're not going anywhere. Just do anything. Well, for an electrical bird, it's very susceptible to electricity. Don't fry me, rude bird.
Gotcha! Oh! This fluid's powerful. Burns at my fingers, but not like the corruption does.
It sure is. So is there anything else up here? Or just a waterfall? No, just a waterfall. And nothing with this door. Okay. There's a big piece of metal. Let's go back down to this guy. Weirdo, I have metal for you. I mean, oil.
Maybe I've spent too much time with you. I can almost feel the lightning in this.
And the taste, huh? Metal striking sparks along a sharpening stone, lingering. Here, touch it to your tongue, and...
No thanks.
Nope, that's your thing, not mine. You look startled. Are you okay?
I must leave. You should too.
Without a story? I brought down a stormbird.
You did. You're very able. And you're right. Ode is ode. But no more stories of the past. All told, all done. Future stories. I saw an onrushing storm. The future comes hungry for man and machine. It will catch me, I expect, catch us all. So enough hunts, enough visions. I'll run, chase that teasing sun to the forbidden west.
Hint hit.
I don't understand. I mean, not that I ever understand, but are you saying we should fear what's coming?
Oh, yes! Jungle on fire! Machine blue light dying out in the eddies of ashes. You, fallen, pale as snow flash, eyes staring open. The metal world, but not the one I sought. The future is a frightful dream, Huntress.
My name is Aloy.
I grew fond of you. Your curiosities and disbeliefs, Aloy. If you weather this storm, look for me. I'd like that.
Where? In the west? In the storm?
In dreams. Yes.
I don't know if he's smooth or weird. Or both. And that was the last side quest. Okay. Save and let's go do the final quest. Back to the Sandcastle.
By the sun, a woman now leads.
Down? I don't feel that's the right way.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
No, I got you your flowers. Go away.
I bet those traitorous Oseram will just conveniently lose Derval and transport to Mainspring.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here. Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Blameless Murad, where are you, buddy?
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. The guard up at the top.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Ooh.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Nice.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Review preparations at the ridge and the spiral. Okay. So let's rest, which will be the last thing. And the spire is there. I don't think I went to the spire before. So let's go here to check the ridge. Oh. I got a journal.
Gotcha!
And it is up. Petra!
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Marat asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it, then. The targets should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
What am I testing it?
Now this thing is dangerous.
How was it? Nice.
Have you just polished that armor with it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What? Aloy,
Hello,
I
Ted.
told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Machines or bandits try to get past me. They'll have a fight. Mark my words.
Of course. Ooh, another file.
That the Nora was there to protect.
Okay, so this is giving me the quest stuff. It's good. And I need to go there. Oh, hello.
Aratak? I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Is your code name Hulk? Is this? I rock. I don't want the rock. Actually, speaking of rocks. I'll need the resources.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the Lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Nope. No, the biggest machine is for Aloy, sorry. You can have the second biggest.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says, or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Okay. So who else is left to talk to?
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
Aloy.
Nice hat.
So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure.
F.
But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
You have them well trained.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Okay. Back to the city.
I've got all the rest of here.
The attack. Is it Helis? Damn him.
Only
And the
the
Karja and
finest
Shadow.
gets here. See for yourself. These aren't good.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
We are ready for the ending. This is literally the second time this girl gets to sleep.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Your achievement, all allies join. Okay.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
The face of extinction.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Panic!
Loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
No, he won.
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
This boat!
Why do you fight? The end is inevitable.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
Accept it. Accept your weakness.
Focus your fire!
Only endless night awaits you. Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Bridge can't take much more of this. It's giving way! Can't let him in close.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
Impossible. I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow will save me. I cannot. Ah!
You're not as tough as you think, buddy.
I can't spare the weight.
The regular healing. Okay, let's use one.
Meridian, hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon, on the platform.
Incoming! Gotta drop it and move!
Machines from the west!
It's taking a shot at me! Ugh!
It would be really difficult to do this without the gun.
Right on target.
South! They're coming from the south!
Oh, hello.
Gotta get to another platform.
It fires on you, Nora! Look to the west!
Come on, big guy. Few more hits.
Now it's mad. Time to go. Ugh.
They better not bring bears.
No sign. Alone in the attack. Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Raise arms again. West.
Thank you. I'll use that.
Makes this a little easier.
Beware, Nora! Incoming!
Don't want to be here when that hits.
From the sky! By the sun! All stars descend on us!
Here it comes. Better move.
Too far.
Nora, girl, look out! Take cover from the Deathbringer!
It's a big storm bird.
Here it comes. Better move. That'll help.
How many did they bring?
Incoming! Ah!
Oh, that's Hades. Okay.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go. Gotta press on.
All the time. This is where I belong, Aloy. But the spire calls for you.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son, shadow demons.
Hello, Neil. Hi, Amber.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Oopsie. Oh no, they started eating biomass.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. The Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Yep. Explosion comes after.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Good morning, Morgan.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Hi, big guy.
Is that a Deathbringer?
Yes. That didn't sound pleasant.
More of them on the way.
Take them out first!
Ouch. Oh, I just realized I have a timer. That's no fun.
We've got time. Okay.
We've cleaned them out!
Okay, well, controller decided to die at the most inappropriate moment. The joys of live streams. One second. Okay. And I was wondering why Eloy is not really doing anything. No. Let's go. That's better. And the sound effects are a little too loud.
Don't just take it. Get out.
Execute.
The Deathbringer! It's focusing on you!
Take more than you to stop me.
Get out.
You don't say.
This time I've got left. I can do this.
Take this trouble.
Nope. Bring it back out.
Look out, it's brought in reinforcements.
All of you, focus on the new machines! Time enough to beat the machines back.
Execute.
Big one wants a piece of you, Aloy.
Okay, here it comes.
Come on, big boy, overheat.
time I've got left. I can do this.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Yeah, I don't think your stick will do anything to it, but you can try. The guy's like, I got a hug from the king. What?
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I'd hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds.
You missed everything, Sebastian.
In the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
So she did manage to get
Tell
home.
stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious and willful, unstoppable even, but with enough compassion to heal the world just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
The triangle around that, yep. Another proof that the one who made the flowers was Gaia. No music on the credits. Okay. Apparently credits have no music. Weird. Of course it's not over. I knew it.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
A harvester. Nice. Harbinger. Yeah, for some reason there was no music on the credits, but that's okay. YouTube won't try to demonetize. Achievement unlocked. Ended the war machine threat. Okay. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle. You keep all the loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked, granting the option to play the game again from the beginning, with all the loot and skills you have accumulated through this playthrough. A New Game Plus loadout of your current inventory and skills has been created. To play in this mode, simply choose the New Game Plus option in the main menu. Blah blah. Okay. And the game is over. Thanks for the million skill points, which I cannot use. And let's see. 98.75 because I'm missing 2 weapons. I only miss one achievement, and that's to take out some targets with a dismounting strike, besides the New Game Plus. Everything else I have. So let's see. Okay, so this allows me to redo the Looming Shadow, which I don't care for. I need to go get the Shadow Warbow. Okay, let's do that. Actually, there's a trader in front of me.
I have no problem with Talana
Because it's weird that you actually need the weapons and the armor to get the last percentage. So that should be 99.38. Yep, all I'm missing now is one weapon. I guess I'll do that now just to wrap this one. Frozen Wilds is complete. Missing one audio point, which I'll have to get on New Game Plus, I think. There was one quest item that I missed. So what do I need for the last weapon? I need fox skin, rabbit skin, boar skin, and money.
She's the last of her house.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much Oseram influence.
The Sundom has changed, but this work hasn't.
There is the rabbit skin. The other, I think, was fox. Hold on. Activate. Boar skin and fox skin. And I think I had some places I hadn't revealed yet, so let me go get those. It is a very good cliffhanger, and it set up the next expansion. There was a lot of hints in it for Forbidden West. So I think they had plans for the Forbidden West to be the expansion since they actually made this. At least that's what it looks like. Yes. Plus, there is an NPC that I found earlier who's like, oh, well, the future is coming and a great storm is coming, so I will go hide in the Forbidden West. Come and find me there.
Gonna need this.
And it's like, okay, you know too much. Hi, Ashley. Yes, it is over. I wonder if on New Game Plus I'll have to redo, like, collect all the audio logs and stuff again. I would hope not. Now bring me my pig back. Piggy. Hold. Thank you. So I got that. I don't want to fight the stalkers. There is no point. Where is it? So go up here now. I was not falling. Game is like, you're falling, you cannot fast travel. Silly game. Save. I do not want to fight you. No, thank you. It was an excellent game. I cannot wait for
Fresh as it comes.
for the continuation to come out on PC, so I can actually play it. But knowing console games will probably be a couple of years before it's out. Okay. Now all I need is a boar skin, which should be relatively easy to find. Should being the keyword as usual. I know there is a bunch of boars on the starting area.
I'll find a use for you.
Any other campfires that I haven't unlocked? Yes, up there. Okay, let's go get that. And the biggest thing is we didn't learn anything about Rost. Anything. Nothing at all. Which leads me to think that one, he's alive somehow, or the second one will be a lot more relevant. Because for someone with such a nice setup and good emotional investment, it's a bit weird to just, get him out of the way and never really reveal what happened to him. Unless it was revealed and I never found it. Oh, hello?
They're scanning for me.
Away, birds.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
Boar found.
Damn.
Go fight your friends for me. Thanks, bye. Wait, where's that mountain? Up there. I don't remember seeing the Banuk painting up there. Interesting. The more you know.
God, I found this. I think I'm in the clear.
I'm pretty sure I did. I'll go back now, but I'm very sure I did. Because I was looking for quests, so I did travel back. Let's see if I missed anything. Plus, there's a bunch of boars here, so that works. Actually, I should be able to make the Matriarchs now tell me what happened.
To think he built all this alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore. No turning back.
Also, who left all this meat here?
It's heavy. World's going white.
Unless there is something here that I've never seen. Yes, I've never seen his grave. What? How do I get to it? Ah, wasn't Tirza the one who you had to do the very first quest for?
Hi, Rost. I'll just take this off. Don't want him listening in.
Fair.
Rost, I can't believe it's taken me so long to visit you. When you said goodbye, I told you I'd find you. Track you down. Well, looks like you did it after all. Went somewhere I can't follow. I should have known you'd be watching. At the proving. Looking out for me. There for me when no one else was. Like always. One last time. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose Bigger than myself? Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that. For Elizabeth, and Gaia, and for you. I've got what I need to destroy Hades. The Master Override. Now all I have to do is drive it into Hades' skull, so no problem there. The final battle will be fought at Meridian. Hades will come for the Spire, and I'll be ready. I found out how Elizabeth died. She sacrificed herself, as you might expect. Said something about going home. I wonder where that was for her. If I ever find out, I'd like to go there. See it myself. Assuming I actually survived the battle at Meridian, of course. Which, let's face it, is... well... who knows? Well, I'll try to come back if I can, but... I guess this might be it. Thank you, Rost. Thank you for everything.
She was somewhere down here, wasn't she? She was down on the mountains because I remember the spear girl was here and she was somewhere here. I know I definitely haven't gone back to her. If she's still at her place. Well, she should be because she's an exile like us. Well, apparently they never program it so it knows that you only need this message on the first campfire.
Might regret this.
Hmm. Yes. The path must be what takes you to her, I think. That's Grata, not wrong woman. Okay. So let's start with Mother's Watch. nothing left here.
What does it mean that we live in the time of the Anointed? She is All Mother's blessing made flesh. She will destroy the corruption that still spreads.
Oh, Anointed, here you are. Right here, in front of me. Hello?
Curse the goddess, and curse you. I no longer belong here.
I think you're onto something, Resh. Time to strike out on your own.
You won't be missed, Ross. Hi, Varl. I don't need to talk to you.
Truly, you are favored by the goddess,
Aloy!
Aloy.
How did you do that? We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
Just as All Mother struck down the Meadow King, her anointed will cleanse the land of corruption.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
Have faith in the goddess.
Grumpy.
Will wash all signs of
Aloy,
corruption away.
how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me, said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yes.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, A band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed.
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
What?
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued. To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West.
Again, the Forbidden West.
The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story.
That is quite a story.
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
She came out of the mountain and she was changed.
Okay, that covers one of my big questions. Thanks, Sebastian. Apparently, when I came back here to open the portal, I spoke to her, but I never spoke to her again, by the looks of it. Okay, so that explains a lot more about what happened. Why can't I fast travel? Okay, back out we go.
The goddess anointed her within the holy mountain.
Can I fast travel now? Yes. Indeed. You're welcome is the
Last bit for
appropriate
now.
answer.
Mist's lifting.
Do you know, Sebastian, if on New Game Plus you have to collect all the collectibles again? Or does it continue from where you left off?
All right, new plan.
Where are all the boars? Okay. I guess we will have to find out. all the animals? Ow. Green area, I'm guessing. Any animals? Nope. Is it because it's nighttime?
You're not gonna like this.
Oh, there we are.
That'll keep my...
Okay. Time to get the last weapon. Right. Let me sell you something so I have money. Oh no, you cannot sell it. You're too low level. Okay. Go here. Loading, 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 loading.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
Wait, I took a left, then a right. Ugh. I never got lost like this in Mainspring.
And that's 100% on both of them. Okay, that's a perfect spot to wrap this one up. And I guess explore New Game Plus at a later date. Thanks everyone for watching and hanging out with me, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye bye.